Hey, what's up, guys? Hello, 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 hello. How's it going? How is it hanging? Uh, alright, well, I'm gonna close my music. That's an ad. That's a video I was gonna watch. But we're going live, so let me bring this over here. Let me open up the stream to make sure everything sounds good. I should have went to go take a piss before I started streaming, I'll be honest, but you know your boy, he ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. I said, yep, what a concept. I could use a little fuel myself, and we could all use a little change. Beautiful. So, audio's working. Let me post on Twitter. Post it on Twitter. There we go. Have that all working, have that all working, have this all working. I can throw this out. That garbage shit on my desk. I've been cleaning up my room a lot, so there's a whole bunch of trash lying around that I've just noticed now as I start to stream, obviously. Obviously. Tossed it. Fuck! Missed a garbage can. I don't know about you guys, but I have to have a garbage can near where I work. Just because I like to write things down on like little sheets of paper. Like I have a fucking pencil right here just in case I need to write shit down. Then after it's no longer useful, I toss it out. So I have to have a like my garbage can is just full of fucking pieces of papers and fucking Kleenexes because I've been sick for like 3 days. I feel my nose has been running constantly, but I think it's because I've kicked up a lot of dust, like moving around cabinets and dusting on top of cabinets. Bro, my sinuses have been fucked. Like, I blew my nose, I'm pretty sure, with, like, 3/4 of a Kleenex box today. It was fucked up. Anyways. That's enough, dilly-daddling over here. I forgot to open up one window, one important window. The YouTube window that shows me all my streaming stats. Anyways, as I said in the title, we are gonna be playing a little bit of Blood Death Knight. I'm hoping to hit D5, but also, I think I've probably talked about this game way more than I realistically should have at this point. But one of my single favorite games, Bloons Tower Defense 6, got an update today. Well, at least for me, it was today. It was at like, I want to say 8 or 9 p.m. We got an update with a new map added, a new boss added, and I believe there was some balance changes to the game. Let me. I don't know all the balance changes. To be fair, I'll be honest. I don't know all the information. Like, I don't know how everything works in the game. New advanced map, new quests. A reverse race with limited one shield beat half of Infernal with half of the play space. I don't get that. Fast track, a trial quest that gives you taste the new fast track IEP. Okay, whatever. There's new things that were added to the store. I'm assuming this is aggro. I want to keep the removal and the healing. Should have probably kept Ignis as well. There's a new time trophy item. Changes. I don't see any updates to any of the monkeys, which is kind of a good thing. At least to be fair, I have a weird obsession with the fucking Spirit of the Forest in that game. No matter what I'm doing, I want to use Spirit of the Forest. Like, straight up. I always have to be playing Spirit of the Forest. I love that monkey so fucking much. It's so good. Spirit of the Forest plus Oben. It's nutty. Like, straight up fucking nutty. You get the camo detection built into Oben, and then you get just, like, all the value you get from Spirit of the Forest. It cleans up all the balloon rounds. And I find, like, on some maps, I've been able to get to around 80 with just Oben plus Spirit of the Forest. And I believe I even got higher. I think I got almost to 90 just with those two. Again, it's obviously dependent. I don't know if we win this game ever. I won't lie. It would have been nice if we got this. It would have dealt a lot more damage to that thing. I guess let's just stay with this. Let's see what this. That's okay, but I need a removal spell for that, like an asphyxiation or something. Yeah, no, Big Chum's gonna take our booty hole here. I'll be honest. I don't think there's much we can do about that. It's 28. It's a lot of fucking damage super early on. Kind of feels like there's not shit I can do, I'll be honest. Alright, well, I guess we do this here. The mentality is, he has to hit this twice, so I gain 10. Take 8, so I go up to 25, and then I can kill it with this, unless he has a way to regen it, obviously. Well, now he only has to hit it once. That's really unfortunate. Also, I hope everybody has a beverage. I've been drinking this lemon lime mayo. I believe I've talked about my love of mayos in the past on the channel. I personally love them. They're one of those things that I drink way more than I realistically should. This isn't an undead, right? No. I think I die, and there's nothing I can do about it. Okay, so I do that. My only out really to this is Zeph, right? There has to be Zeph. Okay, we might. I want to hit D5 tonight before I go play some BTD6. And I straight up don't think this deck is going to get me there. Much as I want it to, I don't think it's in the cards for this deck. Yeah, it's unfortunate. That's fine, I guess. He wipes my board here. That's good. Alright. Also, as I said, I actually went to go take a piss before I started the stream. But I'm gonna go take one right now. So, oh, I guess also we could. The more we play, the more gold we get. So maybe it's worth it. We can get closer to getting, hopefully, that legendary. Also, I did the math. I have opened 17 packs without opening a legendary. No. So, at least I know that fact. Anyways, I will be right back. Je suis de retour là quand même. Let's get this up. All right. Okay. So what we're honestly hoping for is aggro decks with a slow to medium start. Because when an aggro deck has a slow to medium start, we typically have enough time to actually get our control cards like Hollow One and things like that out that are typically just good enough to win us the game. I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna open up my bottle and add a little bit of an adult beverage to it. As I said, I'm drinking lemon lime, so you guys should know what this is. Probably not, because I don't often drink this. I just have some. Every time I have a party, I buy vodka, and no one ever ends up drinking it. I need to stop buying it. Although this vodka I bought is really fucking good. It was the cheapest one they had there. Normally I would go with a Canadian brand. I believe this is also Canadian. I actually think this is from the area in which I live in. So just the front of the bottle is French. And where I live, people speak the French language. I know, it's an interesting choice. Yeah, this is not great. But yeah, I normally get a Canadian vodka. I'm assuming this is from where I live, therefore Quebec. That's as much information as you're gonna get as to where I live. Born and raised in the QC, bro. But yeah, it's probably the best vodka I've ever tried. It's gonna sound really weird and it's gonna probably gross a lot of people out. I want to play this just for the dream scenario where I hit fucking Holy Nova here. But I think it's better to play this plus hero power next turn into this the turn after, cleaving and gaining myself 9 life. But no, it's like a vodka that has like gin aromatics. I'm pretty sure there's not gin aromatics inside of it. Oh my god, that's so much fucking damage. I am just so fucked. Okay, no, I hit threads and I win the game. Thoughts? Threads off the top? That is the opposite of threads. I'm pretty sure I'm dead here. I guess I can hit Holy Nova off this. That is useless. Hitting here is useless, right? Yeah, hitting there is useless because there's now I force him to do this, but it is what it is. I'm dead. Alright, 3, 6, 10, 16. I'm beyond dead. Okay, well, again, he didn't have a slow start. We also hit no removal in a deck that is like half removal, which is like if I had hit a 5-mana board wipe, I was fine there. I was a little bit low, but I should have been fine. Where's my hair tie? This is a really bad decision. I should be playing realistically any deck that is not this, the Trolley Clan. I just wanted to try and hit Legend playing something that I feel like not that many people hit Legend playing. But, hey, live and learn, I guess. Okay. Well, let's do this. Also, actually, I personally have to listen to this, but 1 second. Sorry, paying attention to the audio, you probably hear double, but... Okay, this is gonna sound really, really weird. But I want to know if you guys... I mean, this is dumb on my part, but I'm gonna do it anyways because I want to. I wanna do a little test. This is undead, right? I want to do a test. I'm gonna put on a song. I want to know if you guys can hear it. Theoretically, you should not be able to hear it. This is really fucking loud. Theoretically, you guys should not be able to hear the music that I'm currently playing. Oh, so you guys actually just straight up can't hear the music. If I decide to play any amount, oh, you guys also, that means can't hear the stream. If I play it back like that. That's interesting. That is super interesting. So I could be playing music right now, and you guys wouldn't even know. I'm not saying that's what I'm doing, but I'm definitely lowering. I always play video games with music, no matter what video game. There's very, very few exceptions. Unless I'm playing a story-based game where I actually want to focus on the dialogue and shit. I will typically always play a video game with music. Like when I play BTD, I'm listening to music. When I'm playing RNC, I'm listening to music. When I'm playing... even when I was playing Skylanders, unless there was dialogue happening, I was always listening to music. To me, again, it sounds whack saying it, but I do everything listening to music. It's one of those things where I feel like I just can't do it unless I'm listening to music. I am basically perpetually listening to music. I'll be honest. I put on music just to go upstairs to go to the washroom. Or if I'm like going upstairs to go try and like make some food, I'll put on music as soon as I get off my desk. There's always audio played through my headphones, no matter what. Most of the time, it's music. Or a random YouTube video I'm watching or whatever. I was hoping he was gonna play 3 minions so I can eat done. Woo! That's such a good one. And to be fair, pulling that was also huge. It saves us so fucking much to pull that. Like, actually, just like, I mean, to be fair, we were gonna just poke him for 1. I would much rather hit that than, you know. I gained 9 here. I'm just worried because he draws a lot of fucking cards and I take a lot of fucking damage. Not ideal. I guess no. I could Blood Boil. Yeah, I guess I Blood Boil. Take a lot of damage here. I'm assuming he's going to do some amount of trading so he can play more minions. But I can Blood Boil plus Hero Power to try and wipe the board. I gained 14. Right now this is... Okay, well if he trades and he just plays a minion... Okay, yeah, Blood Boil here is huge. I just can't kill that is the only issue. I'm 1 mana off being able to also end this thing. Ugh. I have to Blood Boil. I'm pretty sure it might even be slightly too slow to do that. So I gain 12, but I take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So go to 5. I don't know if it's gonna be good enough. This. That's lethal, right? Xerxes. I think it's actually Xaxes, which is hyper depressing. That's an additional 4, and I think I calculated 15. I calculated 14, but plus 1 from hero power is 15, so it's actually Xaxes. Oh, that fucking sucks. Yeah, it is Xaxes. And okay, I think we have to swap off Blood Death Knight. As much as I want this deck to be good and playable, I want to continue playing this deck, but damn, it feels so weak. You know what we're actually gonna do? I should probably change the title. Edit. Let's go learning DK. Or sorry, Demon Hunter. All right, let's learn to play. You want to do the Arana, or do we want to do the is this the Arana or this is the Il'gynoth or the Arana version? I'd purposely prefer to play Il'gynoth. No, fuck it. I'm way less comfortable on Arana. So I click copy deck code. Alright. We should probably be playing the Il'gynoth version. I won't lie. But at the same time, I want to learn to play this deck properly. So we're going to play this till we're D5 minimum, unless we're doing like 4 games. But I do want to learn the deck. I think it's a very good deck to have in my repertoire. Okay. The other thing is, I feel like most people mull for aggro. So this deck is definitely sitting in a pretty hot spot due to most people trying to hit aggro when they're playing against this deck, you know? Okay, well, there's 0 card draw. I drew this again, which really fucking sucks. I also have no idea how this matchup works, I'll be honest. It's not this turn, right? No. So I can just play this straight up this turn. And eat something. Well, I have to eat that, I guess. Oh. I have no 0 cost to draw spell, but no, I have to kill this. This might be a little greedy, but this is hoping that we draw. This is hoping we draw a card that we can play. Maybe we draw another one of these. Would not be bad. We can eat this, then play this and draw 2. Okay, so I'll take that. Okay, it's not bad, but I feel like when people play this deck, they have a lot more cards in hand than I currently have. I'm also worried that I'm taking way too much damage to actually fucking get anywhere. Put this here. Or one off, which really sucks. Okay, well, if we can start controlling the board and he doesn't have double Mind Blast in hand, maybe there's a chance we can actually come back, you know? Yeah, I poked there. I think it's slightly better overall. I don't know. I feel like I played this deck completely wrong. I don't know how to play this deck into aggro. Into control, it's pretty easy. Into aggro, it's really fucking hard. I think into aggro, you want to hit like a huge turn with several of these. Like, this deck has no life gain, right? So it's like, I'm just dead next turn. Unless, even if this is Mind Blast, I'm even dead earlier than that. Yeah. Let's see, it doesn't lead to anything because I can't really do anything. See, I think you have to hit a huge turn with one of these. Well, at least one of those. But like, you have to hit like a turn 3 or 4. Like, it seems wild. I have a feeling it's gonna take me a while to get this deck to actually work. So, I mean, I guess people who want to watch me suffer playing Hearthstone, you guys are in luck. But it's okay. I have definitely enough beverages to last. Man, this lemon lime Mio, it's so fucking good. It's like the second best flavor. Lemonade is the best. This is second best. On my desk is underneath. Yeah, underneath my bandana. You know, from the OG fucking. For all those who remember my OG outro. Got the bandana still with Mika. Okay, this hand looks playable. But yeah, I have another. This one is Mango Peach, which is also pretty solid. I'll be honest. Honestly, all the flavors are really good. Like, at least all the ones I tried. Like, I tried the black cherry one, it's pretty good. No, that's not true. The purple one was awful. It was probably the single worst thing I ever put into my body. Alright, well, this is really good. Really good this early on. Yeah, and it's because I feel like I have to hit. Like, I have to hit something crazy in order for this deck to work. Against the decks you play against, like, I feel like I'm better off just fucking playing Pirate Warrior. To be fair, I don't mind playing Pirate Warrior, so... Okay. Play this here for sure. Want to limit the mana he has, or do I want to develop this? I think this is actually just better. This is really nice to play. Okay. I want to play more Outcast cards to start activating this. I have this for that. I'm fucked. He's gonna go off this turn and I won't be able to do shit. Wow. I just realized how loud it is for me to put a glass down on my desk. Holy fuck. Yeah, I have to fix my audio over the next, I'm gonna say tomorrow, but if I'm not mistaken, I'm working tomorrow, therefore that's gonna be a little rough, but I'll figure it out. Don't worry about me. I don't care about the bonus stats. that's fine. This is 0. Fuck, this is rough. I think I commit this here. I feel like this is correct. I feel like this is definitely correct. That fucking sucked, but what can you do? Okay, well. Hear me out. I hit like 4 parachutes next turn. I feel like that's kind of what has to have happened. I have no idea if I'm playing this right at all. I feel like I'm not. I feel like I'm playing this deck like shit, I'll be honest. The other thing is I also never hit, like... No, Paraglide is by far the best top deck in my deck, right? So I need to draw 7 cards in 1 turn, which feels insane, but... Paraglide... At least in my list, there's 10 cards left in my deck, right? Almost all of them cycle. So... The only one that doesn't is Glaive Guitar, Iron Brute. Oh, I draw one of those two. I mean, GG. I give the fuck up. I've actually 2 draws, so. Alright, well, we're hitting a couple of those at least. Okay. This. Your end comes now. It always makes me laugh assuming that this guy says urine comes now. That makes me laugh way more than it realistically should. Well, that's the end of my lemon lime at the moment. I have a couple brusques in my fridge, which was the plan. I just have to go grab a glass. To be fair, I don't need a glass. I've had this weird thing for maybe the last week or so, where I don't like drinking out of a can. Like, for me, I want to be drinking out of a glass. So. You're in 14. Let's do this. I have a lot of taunts. A lot of health. Play this next turn. I was hopefully... I was hopefully going to kill him before he can play this, but we got there. We actually got to win. We actually got to win. I'm genuinely surprised about that. I shouldn't be. I'm playing a tier 1 deck after all, but I'm just really not comfortable with the deck, I'll be honest. It's Questline Demon Hunter. I don't know if I've called it an easy deck in the past. I probably have. When I get tilted, I call everything an easy deck I lose to. But I'll be honest, this is one of the very few decks I don't think is ever an easy deck. Oh, wake up! Play my entire hand on turn 1.
Starting the operation.
I want to eat this. I have to kill this. Killing that, I feel, is necessary in my bones. Your heart stops beating.
Come, pray with me.
I don't know how this matchup should go. I just have a feeling I know how it is going to go. There's a huge hit here. Let's play that, hold the rest. Next turn I have... next turn I complete the next part of quest for 1 mana. It's pretty good. And silence that thing. I just hit my earphones. Take it off my hair tie. After this game, I'm gonna go grab a glass. Whoa, wake up! Whoa, wake up!
Who's hiding now? No one holds me back. No one holds me back. I will find a way. Not enough mana.
Well, I hope this is good enough, I'll be honest. If this ain't good enough, I don't know what is. I sure have no idea what the fuck's good enough if this is. Like, this is exactly what I said I needed. Turn 3, 666-7. Hope, just pray that that's just good. The Arana's a little bit fucked in my hand, I won't lie. Basically, if Arana was not here, having this curve is completes an expert quest, puts me in a really favorable position. Well, I might also just be dead, so. Well, I'm just going face, and I'm hoping that he doesn't have lethal on his turn. What would he need for lethal? Mind Blast is 5, puts me down to 8. He has 3 mana left. So that puts me down to 7. There's 2 mana left. Okay, that's good. Oh, we got there. Beautiful. I got exactly what I said I needed.
It is finished. You win.
Alright. I will be right back. I'm gonna grab myself a glass for a brewski. And yeah, I'll see you guys when I get back. I'm back again. Alright. I'm gonna crack open this brewski. And we're gonna hopefully continue winning. I actually think this might be the next deck also played in video format for the channel. Alright. Brewski is opened. I want to mull this, I think. I don't know if you guys can hear me pouring my beer right now, but pouring your beer takes a lot of focus. So you want just the right amount of head. This will bloat the fuck out of you if you don't have enough, because you're not letting all the gas escape. Pouring a beer is a fucking science, man. And now the perfect for this type of beer. My thumb is like a pretty good estimate. Like 1 thumb width. It's a really nice head. Also, I guess I just wait here. One thing I was thinking about starting it tonight, except for the fact that I don't think YouTube is gonna be happy if I'm just sitting here with my fucking nips out on stream. But I am going to be starting to stream with a camera. I fucked up. I shouldn't feel hard.
Who's hiding now?
I shouldn't feel hard. Fuck. That cost me. That actually cost me the game. But I'm gonna start streaming with the cam. I have my camera set up. I have my new office set up, at least partially set up. I have a little bit more work to do on my desk and onto my cabinets because I want to do an office tour. I just don't know when exactly I'm going to do that. I just know I want to do that. I think it could be cool. There's things on my desk I have to hide because YouTube definitely won't like that, and there's shit on my wall I have to hide because YouTube definitely won't like that. It's not porn. It's not hentai, it's nothing like that. It's military grade. I'm gonna leave it at that, because I feel like that kind of explains what it actually is, without going too much in depth. Because I don't really want to go in depth with what it is. Not out of fear or anything like that, just for multiple reasons. When something's military grade, you don't want to go in depth to it on the internet. Just be what it be, you know? This is unfortunate. But yeah. Put it this way, there's 2 right next to me, and there's 1 over there leaning up against my wall because I took it out to clean it. Again, not gonna go much more into detail, but it's a big part of things I like, and I've always wanted my channel just to be honestly just talk about shit I enjoy and shit I like to fuck with and shit I like to do. You know, like, I wouldn't be surprised if next time it's not minus fucking it's 8 degrees Celsius out right now, which 8C to F is 46 Fahrenheit outside. So it's pretty cold outside. Stay with this. Cut his mana a little bit, I guess. This is enemy? Fuck. Alright, let's just play both of these here. I don't want to make him draw more cards with this. If he had 9 cards in hand, I would. Obviously, it'd be pretty good, actually. It would actually been insane. If you had a bunch of cards in hand to play this, burn a couple cards, and then these guys were both free. It would have been pretty good. Like, if you just continues to ramp, he's at 8. Just to burn 2. It's not bad. Still not ideal. It's perfect when you're burning, when you burn 3 cards with it, right? So when they have 9 cards, but they're about to draw the next card anyways for a turn. So burning 3 cards, or making him draw 3, is going to burn the next 3 cards after that, but he's going to draw that card anyways. Right? So that's why it's like... It's going to sound weird, but people... I find if you're playing a mill deck, you always think about what would your opponent do if they had more cards in hand. Or sorry, if they had... I burn a whole bunch of cards here, don't I?
My hand is full.
A bad card to burn, which really sucks. The skies. Fuck. I fucked up. Good draw with this. Got an Outcast card, Paraglide, or Spectral Sight. A lot of cards in deck. This draws me to 1 card left in deck. I need to play a minion. I missed 2 damage. But the thing is, if he plays a minion here, I do burn quests. I don't burn quests. I burn quest forward. I know what's on my mind. I think I burned quest forward. Whoops. Oh, I don't. Perfect. Oh, that's actually bad. My mind, we can leave it all behind. If you guys can tell what I'm singing, if you guys can tell what band I'm listening to by the way I'm singing, I'm genuinely impressed. A love song. Sacrifices to our lives. It's the rapper love song. The issue is I don't have a way to kill my own guy. Well, if he steals a Rana, he deserves to win. He stole a Rana. Bye, Rana. How the fuck do they always get it, man? I had 10 cards in hand. Well, I don't think I can win. You know, poke, this. Actually, I don't want to play anything is the issue, right? Rebel love song. It's like I don't want to play anything, but I realistically have to play things. This is the right call. Oh man, if he had stolen anything that wasn't a Rana, I had won the game. Which is the worst part, right? I'd Paraglide plus this on my turn. Like, he was mad dead. Like, straight up mad fucking dead. It sucks that he actually had the answer, but what can you do? I don't think there's any spell off Illidari studies that can win me the game. It'd be interesting to play Zephyrus in this deck. Because I feel like you end up drawing most of your deck. Alright, so say if I was in this position, but I drew all my parachutes. Right? 1 card left in my deck. And I'm sitting there, and Zephyrus is just lethal, right? Bloodlust is so much fucking damage. Trade this in. Bloodlust, win me the game, fuck. He hit it, it's good. The Theo was clutch. If you didn't have Theo, I'm 99.9% sure I won. I had so much card draw in my hand, it was insane. Oh, I'll take it. We're slowly learning, right? Our deck gets fucked raw by Theo, gets fucked raw by Rat, gets fucked raw by Patchwork, gets fucked raw by Mute. But in the grand scheme of things, man, I feel like this deck is actually really, really strong. I feel like this deck is really, really strong. For what it is, right? I think it's less consistent than the Druid combo decks, just because Druid and Rogue are always going to be the single best combo decks, no matter what. Right? Like, if we want to look at the game objectively, not biased to anything, those are the two best combo classes, and it does not come close. Yes, you'll have combo classes and combo decks in other classes, right? You'll have your Warsong Commander Warriors. You'll have your, your spell damage Shaman decks. You'll have this deck. But nothing will ever come close to both of those for the sole reason that you have, in Druid, you have the best ramp spells in the game. And you arguably have the best card draw spells in the game. In Rogue, if Druid doesn't have the best card draw spells, Rogue has the best card draw spells. And all the combos in Rogue don't require that much mana because you have so much mana cheating in that class. It's wild to think about. And I genuinely would say that if you guys have never sat down and actually thought about what the combo decks actually mean and like actually what gets them there, I would take the time to sit down and actually think about it. I just adjusted my volume. I feel like I was peaking the mic a lot, so I lowered it. I lose this game. He lowered the cost of shit in his hand already. I'm pretty sure I get... If I don't get... what's his face this turn? Dorian. Yeah, I get Dorian this turn. I'm dead. Gives me time to sip my beer. It's turn 3. I mean, I don't know what I expected, but... I was hoping to at least have one more turn. It is what it is, man. It is what it is.
I bestow these gifts upon the world. The virtue of the wine. My winged children fill the sky.
Hey, man. He had a T3. He deserves the win. Alright, what can you do? What can you do? I just realized we leveled up with the Demon Hunter. Okay, everything, to be fair, everything lost to that. That was the most insane curve I've seen in my life for that deck. Actually, no. Theoretically, there were some decks that beat that, but they were the turn 3 fucking aggro priest decks. I should have taken the time to get myself another Brusque, I'll be honest. My Brusque is the same amount of pet it had at the start, left of beer. I've actually often been told that I drink my beers way too fucking fast, because I will finish, as fucked as it sounds. Also, my hands tonight have been awful. I think the game is telling me to start playing actual meta decks and potentially to go play some balloons. Okay. I'm also adjusting my mic because I look over at OBS and I just see it just peaking all the fucking time.
Burn away to ash.
Play this next turn. Unless I draw something really good, I play this next turn. Okay. Say this for next turn. But playing it here doesn't do me anything, right? Saving it actually gets something done. Oh, you're a bitch. Joke's on you. I have a weapon to play here.
I grow impatient.
Well, I doubt that is ever going to get played.
Your wish is my suggestion.
This isn't a matchup where I feel like we can't win just because they play Ice Block. Well, this makes everything 10 times more awkward.
I see.
This shows me one more.
I see. Your end calls me.
Yeah, I feel like this game we lose to the fact that he had the Zeph to eat the weapon, and we lose to the card Ice Block. Oh my god. Why do people play this deck, man? You're preying on hitting... How the fuck did I lose so many stats? Jesus Christ. Oh, this game just wants to fuck me. This game thinks I'm a $2 horror fuck. This game straight up thinks I'm a $2 fucking whore. It's a little obnoxious, I won't lie. Whoa. I'm 1 mana off. Let's put this here. Anything I am, I can't throw the fan.
Anyone order a ghoul to the Anyone face? Order a ghoul to the face?
No, this is better to trade. Oh man, I think before I am. Okay. Man, I can't tell if I want to have my hair up or I want to have my hair down. Well,
No excuse for bad men.
I either Scutris or I lose a Rana. Either way, it's hard to fucking win. Okay, that's... yeah. It's actually super good for him. Yeah, that's a really bad hit, but hey. You're the man. Think before I am. Note, this is also not... So I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of people who are going to ask if the song I'm singing is the song they think it is. Spoilers, it's not. The song I am currently listening to is a rock cover of the original. It's Therefore I Am by Billie Eilish. I've never listened to the original one. I've only heard this rock cover because the artist made a rock cover of a different song I really, really liked. Astro the man. How the fuck did I end up winning this game? Anything damn, this thing crushed to the man. I should have played those in the opposite order. We got there! He's still our Chartreuse, but silence is a broken mechanic, and we get there with that. Alright. Will I'm keep the next one. You know what I think it's time for? Another Brusque. I actually, okay. As I'm going to get my Brusque, I'm going to talk about this. But for the longest time, OBS didn't have a way to record just the game audio. You always have to record your whole system audio, at least from how I understand it. I have no idea if you guys can also hear me from back here. You guys can. But you have to record your whole system audio. And what that led to was, like, I could never have just music play in the background. You'd have to have third party. And Windows broke the only good third party app that would not have audio playing through it. So there was, I won't lie, there's definitely times where I would be recording and I had my earbuds in, listening to music. Because again, as I said, I focus way better when I'm listening to music. Therefore, if I'm playing a card game, having music helps a lot. I might be alone in that regard, but I have always found that I perform way better playing card games listening to music. I fucked up this pour so badly because I noticed a hair on the side of my glass. My opponent could also suck my dick. He's playing aggro. Fuck this cunt. I guess I should have my turn while I finish pouring my beer. But, no, it's... I don't know. Like, I would be the type of person where, again, I feel like everybody knows this at this point, but I like to play Magic. Where if I would be on the Pro Tour, I'd be sitting there with one earbud in, listening to music and singing along to my music, because it's like, in my opinion, it's like, I should say my opinion, but for me, listening to music is like the only way I can focus. I need to have some form of audio of something playing. It can't be dubstep. It has to have words. In order for me to focus on anything. Like, it's one of the reasons why I'm so bad at school is I get to the exam and I just can't focus. I'm also dead, like, straight up. There's no way I come back here. But I have to be listening to music. Therefore, yeah, okay, I'm done. Like, I have to be listening to music or else I just can't focus on it. So I'll be sitting there at an exam staring at fucking blank paper and not be able to think or write anything on that paper. Because I need to have music playing. I need it to focus. I don't know if that's part of my generation, but everyone I've told that to have been like, yo, you're fucking whack for that. But I need it. Okay. As also dumb as it sounds, one of the main reasons I say always have a beverage with you, it's not because it was scientifically proven that being hydrated helps you with remembering things, it helps you with performing and a whole bunch of shit like that. But it's another thing where if you ever see me in public, I'll either have a beverage on me, be drinking a beverage, or on my way to get a beverage. Those are the three things. No matter what. Like, when I say I always have a drink, it's not necessarily alcoholic. To be fair, there is a lot of times where I do have a beer with me, or I have a beer, whatever. Or whatever, but I always have a drink with me just because it helps me focus on what I need to do. Just having a drink, taking a sip, just clicks it back in my head to be like, yo, we're doing this. We gotta do this. And again, I might be alone in this very weird mental process, but I need it. Like, straight up need it. I have talked about this to my buddy, actually. My opponent's the same start, and I'm just dead. I don't have a way to kill this thing, so I die. I have to play this here. I have to do that. It saves me 10 health, roughly. But no. I've talked about this with my buddy. The games of Magic where I'm like in a tournament where I sit down and I open a drink or I have a drink with me and I'm playing it while taking sips of my drink, I perform significantly better. It's like a 20% increase in win rates. No, this is not over like 2 weeks. This is over the entire year and last year. Roughly playing one tournament a week. It's wild how much better I perform while drinking a beverage of any sort. Again, it seems like something that's a little bit whack and like it's all in my head, bullshit, blah 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 blah. But no, it's one of those things where even subconsciously just I find having a drink just helps me center and reassert my focus. So again, I've had friends tell me I'm fucked up for this, but I will walk into an exam room with a bottle of water that has a mixed cocktail in it, a Monster, a glass from McDonald's with some soda in it, and a can of Coke. Again, it sounds whack as fuck. And it sounds like it's a whole bunch of placebo and whatever the fuck you want to phrase it as. But it is the only way I've found to be able to actually do school. Like, I'll go into my class at 8 o'clock in the morning, and in my bag, I'll have a mixed cocktail. Oh, well, that's GG. It's Xaxes. Or 1 over Xaxes. I have a mixed cocktail in my bag. I'll walk in drinking a Monster. I'll have another Monster in my bag. I'll have a bottle of Coke, or whatever soda I'm in the mood for that day. And I'll go sit down, and I'll open up my laptop. And I'll start working, to be fair. For the last month at school, I've just been working on videos and video ideas, because turns out what I'm studying, I have zero interest in. And the only thing that I find semi-interesting, and, well, I shouldn't even say semi-interesting, just I find interesting and I find fun is to make content. But, yeah, I'll just be sitting there fucking drinking my drinks, fucking writing shit. And, like, I've noticed people look over at my screen like, what the fuck is this guy's typing? Like, the fucking teacher's doing a math equation. Why the fuck is he typing? And I'm just have, like, a fucking essay written on my screen. They're like, what the fuck is going on on this guy's screen? Like, yeah, it's wild, but it's just one of those things where I don't know. I drink just liquids in general way more than most people. I am probably the single most hydrated person you'll ever meet. I think I average probably like 4 to 5 liters of water a day. And that's just water. That's not including soda. That's not including beer. That's not including cocktails. That's not including anything else. Right? That's just water. And that's because every single day I wake up and I have a glass, or it's a bottle. It's a liter. And I will drink that liter of water in the first half an hour I'm awake. Every single day. I've been doing that since 2018. So, 6 years. Drink a liter of water in the morning. Every single... I hit this matchup 3 times in a row. Can I switch to playing Odin Warrior? Like, Odin Warrior feels like it'd be free wins here. Also, I draw this card so fucking often. I think I'm dead. But yeah. Honestly, I feel like half the reason I went on this tangent is just in case there's someone that just feels like they can never focus on anything. Try doing it with a drink. If you haven't yet, try doing it with a drink. I don't know why it helps. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a biologist. I'm none of those fucking smart people, trust me. I'm the dumbest motherfucker you'll ever meet. But it's a way that I've been able to figure out at least what works for me. Right? Having a drink definitely helps me focus most of the time. I mean, obviously, sometimes you have one too many drinks, especially if they're alcoholic, and then you can't, well, only if they're alcoholic, then you can't focus. That's a different story for another day. That's also happened. I've definitely walked into Magic tournaments fucking plastered. I won't deny it. I'm dead. There's no card I can draw that helps me deal with this bullshit.
Strike fast.
I don't lose. Dreams forgotten. How much is this? 9? Okay, I have to swap off the deck. Like, I should just hit a deck that I should just be playing a deck that's easy to hit shit with. Honestly, the Pirate Warrior deck I played recently felt insane. I don't think there's anything I can draw that can bring me back into this game. Yes, no, that deck has very little. The deck has very, very little actual. He does draw 3 cards here, but it has very little burn. So potentially, I guess there is a chance where I can come back into this game.
I'll never stop searching.
I may.
Anyone order a ghoul to the face?
Anyone order a ghoul to the face? Well, let's have 3 damage burst in hand. Oh, that's 3 damage burst right there. Okay, I can't. I straight up can't try to learn this deck anymore. It's just making me more and more upset the more I play it. This is Odin, right? Coffin. No, this is the Pirate Warrior deck I played. I don't have Odin Warrior built. I'm actually kind of in the mood just to move over and go play some balloons, I'll be honest. But I really want to hit D5. Hear me out. We're going to play 3 games with Odin Warrior. We're going to play till we lose with the Odin Warrior. And then we're going to swap over to some balloons. This is the Odin Warrior list I played last time I played Odin Warrior. I also feel, to be fair, this is a consequence of being as hydrated as I am. You feel like you always have to fucking take a piss, so I'm gonna take a piss while I keep this game.
Anhilda versus Ragnaros! That is not the last of me!
I'm clearly so good that even while AFK, I win games. Oh, man. To be fair, also, well, I was gonna take another piss. I've taken 3 pisses in this hour and 20-minute stream. I'm gonna average a piss every fucking 30 minutes, I feel like. Almost 23 minutes. 23 minutes, 20 seconds, roughly. Well, no, I got myself in a brisk. Oh, man. I know I mentioned this in today's video that's going up later today, but I feel like I should mention it here. I've come to the conclusion, and again, if any of my people I know are watching, post in chat, and then also back the fuck off. I'm gonna give people a little bit to back the fuck off, just because, I don't know. I don't like... I think I mentioned this, where the amount of people that actually know I make content in my personal life is a fraction of the people I know. And that fraction of people is like 6 people. This is one, I don't like broadcasting the fact that I make content, but there's also a lot of shit I feel like I talk about on here that I would never talk about with my family. Or a lot of shit that, or people I know just in general. Like, there's a lot of shit that I'll just say on here as if there is no fucking care in the world. And I would never dare say to someone that I know, just because I feel like a lot of shit I say would make people worry. And that's the last thing I want to do. I already worry enough about the people I care about that I don't want them to start worrying about me. Also, I feel like most people would start worrying as soon as they realize how much I drink on recordings and how often I drink on recordings. But hey, speaking of, I don't know if you guys got that, but I just cracked open. I spilled a little bit. What the? Why is this can not pouring properly? My can of beer is not pouring properly. Not to panic while I'm looking for the back door. Oh, my hand was so good. Fuck you, cut. Back door. Okay, well, it's all good. Ham is gonna eat Arana, and I'm gonna win the game. What the fuck? Fuck me dead. That was I don't know if the mic caught that, but that was probably really gross. But it was me slurping up some beer that is just sitting on my fucking desk, man. I don't know why this can just doesn't want to fucking pour. It's really obnoxious, I won't lie. But now there's a huge wet spot out there. My fucking blanket's wet. My fucking shorts are wet. My boxers are wet. Everything's fucking wet right now. And not in the good way. Also, my fucking beer pours off. It's like fucking 4 thumbs, not just 1. Like it should be. Fuck. Nothing's going right today. I can't win at Hearthstone. Yeah, I bet you do. You're waiting, but I'll wait on you. I'm gonna get you. Okay, forget me too. Man, I wish I started streaming back in the days where you could stream music. Because, man, I feel like, to be fair, my taste in music is very different to Rana. I feel like I have a very... I don't want to say unique. Because it's definitely not unique, right? But the bands I listen to... I think it's wild. Okay, let me put it this way. I'm pretty sure for the last month, my most listened bands to in order on Spotify is Black Veil Brides, Linkin Park, Chris Webby, Billy Talon, MGK, Tech 9. Like, if anyone's or even have half the same bands that I just named, props. Like, straight up props. You're listening to some fucking bomb ass music. But also, I acknowledge the fact that no one will have the same shit I have. Straight up, no one. Just because, to be fair, the music I just mentioned, first of all, yes, a lot of it is mainstream, right? Linkin Park is super mainstream. At this point, I'm pretty sure MGK is considered mainstream. I'm pretty sure Billy Town is mainstream, if not close to fuck enough. I can refresh, gain 5. I'm gonna gain more. The thing and fuck it all up in one night. Catch me, I'm the one on the one away from the headlights. Sleep up all week, wasting time with people I don't like. I think something's fucking wrong with me. I thought I got that card, I'll be honest. Fly into the night, pull me up, and smoke me love. We can fly into the night. We're playing against, I'm pretty sure this is Arana. Just with a glide main deck. But the reason I'm pretty sure it's Arana and not Il'gynoth is because of the Glaivetar. To be fair, that could also just be him sucking me out, and I could be dumb and not realize it, but hey.
I will find a way.
Hey, you know what? It is what it is. Something's fucking wrong with me. Is that right? I have like so many different plays here. I think I just have to tank some amount of damage. I need a risky skipper first of all to gain 1,000,000 health. I can go for this, but I don't think that's good. It's been all. Let's do this actually. Is that a play that makes me feel good about myself? I'll be honest. But right now I'm holding 5 mana board wipe. I'm also holding a whole bunch of other things, like card draw, that I want to play to continue cycling through my deck. If this is a Rana, I feel like I can get to a point where I gain enough life to where, or I have enough armor to where she can't kill me. Unless she has like an insane hand. If I burn Odin, I'm in a little bit of a bad place, but I could still win. I feel like I could. Like, that's the worst part is I feel like I still win this game without Odin. 11 minutes away, and I've missed you all day. I'm 11 minutes away. Why aren't you here? That's the second? It's the first paraglide he played. Oh, it is Il'gynoth. Never mind. Am I dead? If I die here, I'm dead. It is what it is, but... Sorry, I'm so fucking sorry. I'm so funny. I'm so funny. Oh. Hey, it is what it is. I mean, that was fucking wild. I said the first loss I had with this deck is when I'm gonna stop. And then with the balloons. But we are gonna open a pack. If we open the legendary here, it's pack 18. Are I want to add a counter somewhere, but it's pack 18. I'm gonna write it down here. Packs opened 18. I never turn off my computer, so that should stay open. Lego? An epic. Okay, I mean, it's 135 dust. Again, this is another reason I'm not worried about... I feel like most people be like, if you're in my position, right, you don't want to spend too much money on the game. Again, the only time I buy shit in Hearthstone is either when there's new Battleground perks to buy, or there's a new update, or a new patch, and I'll buy the bundles. This is the only type of things that I buy in Hearthstone. And even then, I don't want to spend any more money than I spend. Alright, so hopefully... I don't know if this is going to work the way I want it to work. I'm going to have to rewatch a lot of this. Just to know how... Okay, so, not gonna lie, I thought about doing this after, but I decided also that I am going to be... Well, that's not the right button. I want to hit this one. I almost hit stop streaming. I only really thought about playing this stuff after I had played the first 3 levels. The basic levels, the beginner levels, the easy levels. So, I figured we'd just replay through them. I know that Balloons doesn't have much to do commentary-wise over it. Like, it's a very easy game to commentate over. Because there's not really much to talk about except for what, oh. How do I... That's my boy. That's one of my that's my good boy. That's my homeboy Ben. Just sent me a pig emoji. I'm like, sup streaming, you wanna join a call? To be fair, he replied with a guy in a fucking blanket, so I'm assuming that means he's in bed. Oh, no, he's talking to another guy, another one of our homeboys in chat. Okay, if they're still on, I'll join afterwards. As I said, though, I do want to... Okay, so just so people know, in case you guys are new to balloon tower defense, there's a couple different types of balloons that there could be. There could be lead balloons that need specific things to pop it. That have lead popping power. Okay. Yeah, so there's different types of balloon popping power. This little icon here, which is the monkey with sunglasses, if I'm not mistaken, that means it has the Monkey Intelligent Agencies, the MIB, which is this. That says it can pop all balloons. And then this is camo detection. I think that's what that means. I really hope so. To be fair, I have lead popping power now. We're gonna start with using Sada, just as I think Sada is one of the most broken hero monkeys you can get. Just straight up, I think Sada is beyond busted. But we're gonna switch over to Oben. later on, especially when we hit like magic monkeys only, because Open has a lot of buffs for magic monkeys, especially the magic monkey that we're gonna be prioritizing being the druid monkey. I don't know if this is the fastest way to do these early levels, but I don't see any of the balloons until I'm going to see camo. And hear me out. To make my life easy, I have enough money to do this, so now this is going to take care of all of the fucking balloons. I'm going to give it jungle jumps, which increases the attack speed. And I think that should be good. Honestly, I'm only worried for when we hit the probably half cash and we hit military only should be easy. We'll just be playing on the later part of the map. Probably playing here with like Buccaneer, this guy. I shouldn't do that, that waste time. But this guy right here. So you can still hit part up there. No, play Asada up here, so she takes care of most of the balloons, and then go him, and then probably give him like again another village with this, so this way it can hit more of the map up there, and then just go like this, and then go like also probably it's gonna be a sniper monk, or I guess no, I could actually do the same thing in military only. It's gonna be different when it's gonna be primary only, but primary only I'm just gonna go for a boomerang, go like top path with bottom two, and it's gonna be pretty fucking good. I also have to stop. I have to remember that stopping to click on things if I want to try to do this in like a speed run or whatever. I don't want to do it in a speed run, but I probably am gonna end up doing it in a speed run. You also probably end up hearing a lot more key presses than you thought you would. Just because, for the most part, I try to do a lot of keyboard shortcuts when I play balloons. And, you know, make it better so I'm better at playing it. So we'll do primary only now. And I've already beaten these for the basic part. But I should have started it earlier. It's still on fast forward, fuck. Pretty sure there's a spot up here I can play this guy. Oh. Alright, we'll play him here. We'll put him on last. So basically, depending on your monkey, again, I'm gonna break a lot of this down now. I don't think I'll always do it. Partially because I've been contemplating making some amount of balloons videos. I've had probably 30 plus hours of recordings of balloons gameplay. But I want to give, like, again, I've said this numerous times. I'm pretty sure I've always said this. I've already said this in the stream, but I've never intended my channel to just be Hearthstone. The more I think about it, the more I realize that the algorithm for this channel in particular is set to Hearthstone. Like, if I start uploading other type of content, just to fuck with the algorithm a little bit, which I don't necessarily care for streams, I don't think that affects it as much. I'm not, to be fair, I'll be honest, I'm not 1000% sure on how anything works on YouTube. I'll also, to be fair, the same thing with Twitch. I don't know how any of that shit works. I've never really cared to look into it. But I know that when you upload videos, you typically get put into the recommended feed of other people that upload similar types of videos. So if I'm doing Hearthstone, it's me with other Hearthstone creators. If I do balloons, it's me with other balloons creators. When you try to do a variety of games, it doesn't really help that much. As I said, I want to start multiple channels, and I've been working on that. I have, as I said, 2 channels that are hopefully going to be coming out between now and the end of the year. I didn't have a chance to talk with someone about it when they were over. I'm not gonna say names, but I guess one of my brothers came back last weekend while my parents were away, and he stayed till they got back and left the next day. But and a whole bunch of things I wanted to talk to him about that we just never really had the chance to talk about. And to be fair, it's a little annoying. It's a little whatever. Fuck, I won't lie. But one of the big things is that we talked about is we want to redo my kitchen, and I'm pretty sure I talked about this before on the channel, where I kind of have two really big passions in life. One of which being playing video games, the other which being cooking. They're both things that I feel like every single time I do either of them, I put my heart and soul into it, especially if I want to make content about it. Like, put it this way, I have 3 hours of recorded gameplay of a game I want to do a quote-unquote let's play on. That's already recorded, that's almost finished editing. I have to record a voiceover. And to be fair, I want to do it in a specific way, so I need to start the let's play first before I can do it. Because I guess now is the perfect time to say it. I'm going to say it in tomorrow's video. And I'm also going to say it, well, not tomorrow's video. I guess, yeah, tomorrow's video as of right now. But I'm also going to say it on a tweet, where I'm going to ask you guys to ask me questions. I'm also going to do a YouTube post where I want you guys to ask me questions, because I want to kind of do a Q&A over it. And I want you guys to go, I don't want to say as personal as possible, but I want you guys to ask me questions that, you know, like, a whole bunch of very, like, it doesn't have to be, like, personal or anything like that, but I just want you guys to ask me questions so that you guys are curious about me. Because I'll be honest, I feel like as much as I put myself into my content, I have a feeling no one knows anything about me. But that's also because, I'll be honest, in my personal life, no one knows anything about me. Alright, deflation is next. Yeah, but just in general, very few people know anything about me. And it's not something I'm necessarily proud of, or I care about, but it's just one of those things where I don't necessarily like sharing all my personal details. I should have got something different. Whoops. You know what? This should be fine. And if it's not, we'll figure it out. It's probably not the best thing to do, but I hope this gets through it. It should get through it, realistically. We have a little bit of extra gold, so we can do one of these over here. But if this is not good enough, it won't be good enough. Whatever. We'll just redo the level, but it should be more than good enough. Especially if I try to actually macro the SATA. But no, I've always been someone that's had a very, very hard time on opening up about me in particular. And to be fair, I feel like, as much as I say, like, I've had a hard time doing it, I feel like everyone's had a hard time doing it in their life. And again, I might be unique in this, but I feel like, alright, hear me out. Around your homeboys, or your homegirls, around your family, and around your extended family, I guarantee you guys are different people. You don't talk about the same type of things. You don't, you know, like, the perfect example. Around my homeboys know me as a guy that's can drink like a fucking horse and still be fucking good to do anything, you know? Be good to go on an adventure, be good to do whatever the fuck. Around my family, I feel like I'm the dumb motherfucker. Against my work people, I'm probably, as arrogant as it sounds, probably the smartest person in my kitchen. You know, and like just go on and so forth. Like where every single group I have, I feel, have a different part of me. And the only place I feel like I'm 100% me is here. And honestly, this is the main reason I don't want people I know to watch this. Because they're gonna realize that, like, if something bad happens, they're gonna realize I'm just pretending to be sympathetic. Just because... I'm not gonna dive into this, but... I have a hard time being empathetic, and I have a hard time being sympathetic at the same time. But I'm not gonna dive any more into that, because that is a discussion for another day, I guess. But yeah, no, honestly, the most real I ever am is on the channel. That's enough real talk. Let's talk about balloons. And just so you guys know, the single greatest tower is this one right here. The Spirit of the Forest is the single greatest tower. Trust me. I've gotten every single black border chimps I've got. And, to be fair, not every single half cash, because half cash is half cash. But I've gotten every single chimps run I've done has used a 150 or a 250 Spirit of the Forest. Including, actually, I don't, to be fair, I'm assuming it's been done, but I did a 2 TC, actually today before this, trying to get a level, to level up. If you guys notice, my XP is very, very low. Using the Dartland Gunner, going for a 250, and, the Druid Monkey going for 250 on... Fuck, I have hiccups. But it was on Resort. And it was super fucking easy. If you guys... I think I recorded it. I might do a short out of it, actually. I have hiccups. This is not a good sign. Wake. For every hit we take. Alright. Oh my god, I have hiccups. They're pissing me the fuck off. We're gonna switch back to Open.
The spirits of the forest awaken.
Advanced. Alright. Time to actually get new medals.
Nature's revenge shall be swift and terrible.
Still have those hiccups and they're pissing me the fuck off. I won't lie. Oh man, I hate hiccups. Also, the only pet I have in balloons is this capybara for the Druid Monkey. Partially that's because Druid Monkey is my favorite monkey. But, yeah. These hiccups are gonna be the fucking death of me. I won't lie. Oh my god. I'm trying not to make noise when I hiccup so the mic doesn't catch it. Oh fuck, these hiccups are annoying. I'm gonna bitch about hiccups for the next 20 minutes at a time. Also, yes, whilst playing balloons most of the time, I use keyboard shortcuts. To be fair, for certain things, I use keyboard shortcuts. Fuck these hiccups, man. But when I do abilities and when I do upgrades, I'll often use keyboard shortcuts. We're only going to rep 60 here. Oh my god, these hiccups are making it really hard to place things. This might be a waste. It most likely is. But I'm gonna try to get this and this both in a village. I won't be able to use this strat for chimps or for half cash or any of that. Oh my god. But you're underneath it? You're not? How the fuck are you? We're gonna sell it. Okay. To be fair, we're only on medium difficulty, therefore we should be easily able to change it. But it's also important to know that it has to be halfway through the mood here and align with this dot. Very important to memorize that fact. Fuck, these hiccups are gonna fucking end my life, man. Okay, I'm gonna try to do a technique to get rid of hiccups. Give me a second.
Moa, handle it.
Holy fuck, I've held my breath for just that whole length of time. Oh my god. I feel lightheaded. I won't lie. I also would not have leaked anything from that, given the 2 upgrades I just bought. Oh my god. Hopefully that helps. I'm gonna grab myself another beverage. Just because, you know, you always need a beverage. And I think for today, we will be getting all the 3 stars. Or, I shouldn't say all the 3 stars, but we're going to be getting all the tier 2 medals. It's we've been live for almost 2 hours. I'm going to probably go for I want to say 2.5, 3 hours. But we're gonna do Apocalypse. We'll do military only. We'll do reverse. I have a feeling reverse is honestly gonna be pretty fucking easy. I also failed at pouring this beer like a fucking motherfucker. I feel like reverse is gonna be pretty easy. We're gonna put like, again, I don't want to do necessarily the same strat every fucking time, just because I feel like that could get a little repetitive and a little bit boring. At the same time, I need 35k for this. This is 2, this is 3. I can sell both of these to get a Spirit of the Forest, but I've also used very little amount of abilities. When we do reverse, we can actually go Sada, put Sada here, and do it all in this little circle. Born in a messed up century. My favorite flavor sweets are raspberry and vitamins. The god could be 16, I put my face with bleach, but I cavitates. It's right. Gun to my head. If this boy gonna shoot you dead. Got the gateway, locked him in the shed, and I went to the and I fucked my best friend. Is that? Hey, hopes are getting low, 'cause these people are so old. I think about it all. If I try, I'll never know. Let's do. Oh, I picked Oben for my reverse. It's alright, we'll survive. This ain't always right. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm dead left. That was the kid I wish I ever had. I honestly think, though, hear me out. For any Bloons players out there, I don't feel like most of the people that watch me necessarily play Bloons, but I have a feeling this map, first of all, it does not feel like it's a what is this, a hard map? It's not a it's not a it's not a beginner or intermediate, so I think it's hard. It's not expert either. It's like the one in between, I guess, intermediate and expert. But this map does not feel like it should be that. I'll be honest. I feel like this map should be, I want to say easy, but I could also see it being an intermediate. But I don't think it should be higher than that. Like, I want it to be pretty easy to do a 2TC on it, which, for those who don't play Bloons, is a 2-tower chimps. Which means you don't have any monkey knowledge, you don't have a lot of, like, the normal benefits, and you're only using 2 towers. Where, like, the start is going to be the only hard part, but once you find a decent tower, or 2 decent towers that can solo, like, probably the first 20-ish rounds, you're in a great position. Honestly, I need to take a piss again, so I'm gonna take a piss while this plays out the next couple rounds. But I'm gonna put it on a little bit slow-mo. So, enjoy. I'll be back. I just realized my mic has been muted for a while, but I said we're gonna go until we're done the tier 2 of the 3 tiers of levels, but I think I might be left with 2 levels left, honestly, by the end of the stream. I think I'm gonna leave chimps and half cash. I'll try to do half cash. No guarantees that I'll be able to succeed. But I'm giving it... How many tries do I give it? 5? I give all the hard levels 5 tries. I think alternate balloons, I think normal hard difficulty, I think double HP Moabs are gonna be really easy. Again, I could be wrong, but I feel like they're gonna be really easy. He has additional pop and he has additional attack speed on here. Here, let's make this go faster. No, let's do cluster bomb. I think it's cost less and it's... I typically go top half. I should have probably gone top half, but... I'm by you. Well, thunder in the sky. I feel bad for you. I'm just buying random shit here. This is enough to pop it. So let's just do this. To be fair, I'm also not 1000% sure which is better between 520 and 502 the glue gunner. This is useful if we have some Moabs. I have no other... What else do I buy? I guess I buy this. I need more XP on this tower. Alright, never mind. Let's reverse. So now we're on to military. I should, hold up. I meant to swap over to Sada? Yeah, I'll be honest, there's like 5 heroes I like to use. It's Oben, Sada, Etienne, Sai, and like Brickle. All the other heroes, like I own them all, and I will... This is like the only hero I feel like I've never used. I've gotten chips with this. I've not gotten chips with Gwendolyn. Not gotten chips with Striker, but I've done half casters with Striker. Sorry, the fucking music I play in the background gave me a fucking warning, but I don't even want to listen to that song anyways. Besides that, I mean, the only other ones I think I've used is Geraldo, Adora, Benjamin. Well, I'm not a Benjamin gamer most of the time, I'll be honest. I'm gonna go Sada. You know what? Actually, let's change the skin. I normally use the skin. Let's go to this one. One. There is no one I can belong to. I can belong to. Take you back, never bring you back again. Back again. Also, you know what? I'm gonna announce it here. If you guys heard it here, right? Because I know for a fact I didn't talk in my last video. But I know for a fact what's the second... This is the 4th game total I should play on the channel. Or I'm going to be playing on the channel. But for actual content, it's going to be 3rd. Or fourth. It's gonna probably be fifth. Or fourth. It's third or fourth. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have a balloons video up before that one or that one first. But I want to do a let's play of every single house in Fire Emblem Three Houses. So it's gonna be House A, House B, House C, A, House C, B. And it's just because, honestly, it is one of my, if not my favorite game. Okay. This is gonna sound fucked, but it's not my single favorite game of all time, but it's probably my second, is Fire Emblem Three Houses. That's gonna sound fucked because it's a relatively new game, therefore most people are like, why the fuck do you like it so much? The reason I like it so much is because it's a really good fucking game. I'll be honest. Fire Emblem Three Houses, it's probably not the best game to make content on. I won't deny it. But it's a game where I'm gonna want to stream every single day, probably for like 3 or 4 months straight, playing from the start of the month to the end of the month in that game. And going through every single storyline, including the DLC. It's a game that I will acknowledge it's not for everyone. But I feel like me making content on the game is proof that I'm not just making content for the sake of making content. I'm making content on games I want to play. Because, hear me out, I know for a fact, if I wanted to have my channel blow up or be much bigger than it is, I'd go play a whole bunch of games I have negative interest in playing. Right? Because hear me out. I have my small community that likes Hearthstone. Don't get me wrong. But are those the games that are popping off on Twitch or on YouTube Gaming? No. If I really wanted to do that, if I went to Twitch right now. Alright, I go to Twitch. And I go to... This is an thank God it's auto-muted. And I went to... I'm not even fucking logged into Twitch, lol. I went to... Is there a way to get to... categories? Because at the moment, all the shit's like super skewed to... About advertising, blog development, download app, gift card. Okay, if I click on browse, right? Let's look at the top 10 games. Just Chatting, League, Throne and Libraries. I have no idea what the fuck that is. Overwatch 2, which is genuinely surprising. I didn't think Overwatch would be anywhere close to the top 30. Valorant, Diablo, Silent Hill, TCG Card Shop Simulator, Fortnite, WoW, Dragon Ball, GTA, Minecraft, IRL, Dead by Daylight, Deadlock, Art, Apex. Where the fuck is Hearthstone? Escape, Counter-Strike, Music, Special Events, Call of Duty Warzone, Tom Clancy Rainbow Six Siege, Satisfactory, Until Dawn Sports, Halo Infinite, Marvel, Legend of Zelda, Echoes of Wisdom, Game Plus Delmo, Elden Ring, Tekken, Rocket League, Dota, Liar Bar, ASMR, DayZ, Fear and Phantom. I'm still trying to find Hearthstone. Okay, here's Hearthstone. It's... What was the last one I said? Is Fear and Phantom. There's TFT, NBA, Black Myth Wukong, DJs, Mountain Washington OSRS. Old School RuneScape. COD Modern Warfare 3. Software and Game Development. Street Fighter. Once Human. Talk Show. VSR Chat. Phasmophobia. MTG. 60-second random. What is this? Randomized? 60-second randomized. Sea of Thieves, PoE, Final Fantasy, Fall Guys, D&D, Destiny, Bigfoot, EA Sports, FIFA, Zoocosis, Always On, PUBG, Warframe, Hearthstone. But we're at Hearthstone. I don't think this is necessarily put in a recommended for me. You buy high to low. Hearthstone is at the end of the 3rd level. Right? This is a game I typically play. We're behind Genshin and Overwatch, Valorant, League. You know, like, we're behind virtual casinos, you know? Silent Hill 2. I looked at buying Silent Hill 2 on fucking PS2, fuck. This is a PS2 one. Or is it Silent Hill 1? This is a PS... And it's not necessarily because there's like one big streamer playing it, you know? Sometimes you'll see... like... It's one of those things where... to sound fucked... To be fair, even Overwatch is not like that at the moment. But I remember going, when I used to go to Twitch, there used to be games at the top of streaming categories, right? Okay, like, this is a perfect example. Right now, when I go to the top of streaming, viewers higher to low, the highest viewer stream of Hearthstone, first of all, the top... Oh, we beat this. I want to say the top 5 are all playing Battlegrounds. I like playing Battlegrounds, so I probably will never... I would never play more than I currently play it on stream. Just because I know Battlegrounds is the type of thing where most people can play it unendingly and they'll have fun. I get bored halfway through playing most Battleground games. But the highest viewed person currently is 3K, which is technically much bigger than I am. Sigmers is a 1.5. That is... Hear me out. 1.5 is technically smaller than me. But at the same time, hey, probably deserves some way more than I am. But that's because he's playing a more popular game mode. But it's also because I don't want to be isolated in fucking Hearthstone. As much as I love that game, I never want to feel forced to be playing Hearthstone. And I still don't. As much time as I spend playing Hearthstone, I don't feel obligated to play Hearthstone at all. Partially because numbers mean fuck all to me, and I look at the numbers because anyone who makes content looks at the numbers, I'll be honest. It's something that most people won't tell you, but every single person that makes content looks at the numbers. I won't deny the fact that I do. I will also not let anybody else bullshit you with that. But what most people don't do is most people actually care about said numbers. I don't give a fuck about the numbers. I make content because it's what I want to do. You know, if nobody watches, it is what it is. If everyone watches, it is what it is. It doesn't change how I feel about it. There's a reason why I've got to a point where, again, I make most of my content around Hearthstone, but it's also because I wake up every single day and I want to play Hearthstone. I guarantee you, if I didn't want to play Hearthstone, you wouldn't see content. I know there's sometimes, I think I said it actually relatively recently in the video, where I came to the conclusion that I didn't want to play Hearthstone. That is true, and that is great. Except for the fact that every single time I hit the recording, and I click the start recording button, I genuinely want to play Hearthstone. There's reasons why there's been days where I'll wake up, I'll sit down, I'll play Bloons for 12 hours, and then I'll be like, alright, you know what, I kind of want to change it up, and I'll go play Hearthstone, and I'll record my video then. And I'll record videos at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Look at the time. Just straight up go through all the last year of videos, and look at the time that I started recording at. And it's because those are the times, to be fair, there's obviously some times where I was going on vacation, therefore I was recording more than I necessarily would have normally. But at the same time, I would not have recorded videos if I didn't want to. If I woke up tomorrow and I never wanted to play Hearthstone again, you would not see another Hearthstone video on my channel. Unless I had it pre-recorded. And if I had it pre-recorded, you'd also get it with me saying that I have no interest in playing this game ever again. This is the last Hearthstone video. It's just because I don't agree with making content of shit I don't want to make. And just in general, I just want to make content. I fucking love making content. It's why I'm so hyped for some projects that are going to come live later this year. I don't want to say much about it because I don't want to spoil what it's going to be. As much as I probably should, seeing that I'm just currently sitting here with my fucking dick in my hand. Bloons is a hard-ass game to stream because you have to constantly have something to talk about. But I just straight up, I'm gonna continue doing what I want to do, and I won't care for 2 seconds about what I should be making. Every single time you worry about what you should be doing, you have a miserable time. Don't fucking do that. I feel like I'm just rambling at this one, I'll be honest. I am tired. Honestly, a little fucking buzzed. By a little fucking buzzed, I'm like, I don't want to say borderline drunk, so I don't feel drunk. And yeah, 2-3 beer to be drunk, but I'm definitely on a point where I'm not sober, I'll be honest. And again, if anybody that I know is personally watching this and they message me about this tomorrow, you're gonna get hit with a fat-ass ignore and then a reply with a fucked up meme. Because fuck you. But no, I'm just vibing. I'll be honest, I spend most of my time just fucking vibing. It's pretty good. The rest of my time I spend either recording or fucking cooking. Man. Honestly, if my parents, if I was currently alone in my house, I'd probably finish this level of Bloons and go make myself some food. From scratch. Like, I'm talking about, like, I'd probably go make myself some... Right now, what am I feeling? I would say some poutine. Just because I always feel poutine, but if I'm being honest, probably end up being some instant ramen. Because I could fucking tear up a bowl of fucking instant ramen. Again, I know a lot of people that say like, oh, because I've had this experience in like real life. I'm not gonna call out any names. I don't think I should realistically be doing that. But I've definitely been in the room with someone that's like, yo, you cook in the kitchen. I'm like, yeah, I cook in the kitchen whenever I work. I was gonna say every day, but it's not every day. But, like, and they just should have asked me, like, okay, so if you cook and you're so used to eating higher end food than most people eat, and I agree with that. Most people don't necessarily eat restaurant quality dishes every single day. Unless you're fucking, you know, you're part of the rich gang and you can fucking afford that shit, but I can't. And most of the people I know I can't. I can afford to go eat at a restaurant every single day. And I've been asked this a lot of time, or I've been, I don't know what the word is, but like, insinuated that I should. Just like, hear me out, right? This happened to me at this point probably like 6 months ago. But my mom wouldn't drive to go to my aunt's place, but she used to go to my aunt's place to go swimming and go, did not mean to press that. But she used to go to my aunt's place to go swimming because they have like a pool in their backyard. And she'd go there, and my uncle, I thought I switched this to open. What the fuck? But yeah, my uncle, like, I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna fucking go grab me a Little Caesars pizza for fucking dinner because I don't actually want to work at making anything. Like, how could you eat that? You're like, you know, you like cook for, like, you know, you cook in a restaurant. Like, how could you eat fucking Little Caesars? You hear me the fuck out? Little Caesars is fucking bomb. Or the amount of time it's been insinuated that, like, I don't like high-end food just because I can't afford it. No. Hear me out. I don't like truffles. I will not deny it. But if you've tried truffles, you'll also acknowledge the fact that shit tastes like fucking dirt. And I won't deny it. Truffles ain't my jam. I will not go out and have truffles for the sake of having truffles. What the fuck? What's the best way to do this guy? This is not the best place. This is probably the best place. Oh, this is strong. This should be fine. But no. My uncle was just like, oh, how could you actually like high-end cooking if you will go eat Little Caesars? But the problem is it's not just Little Caesars is what you bring up. I fucking love me some fast food. AMW is my single favorite fast food restaurant, followed up by Dagwood's. I was gonna say Subway, but it's not Subway. I'm being honest, it's like Dagwood's, a local place called Toasties. And then, to be fair, I'll be honest, I won't lie, I fuck with Subway. Subway, especially recent Subway, they start making good ass subs. But it's one of those things where I'm just like, you know, as much as I like that type of food, I fucking love me some sandwiches. It's also not for everyone. And also, Subway's really fucking expensive. Go to the Dagwoods, trust. Dagwood sauce is fire. I'm actually sitting here right now thinking about it. I'm probably gonna end up going to Dagwoods for lunch tomorrow. I don't have to. I have food in my fridge, but I could go for a fucking Dagwood sub. Okay, I'll be honest right now, in my current state of mind, if my parents were not home, I'd order me some food. I'd order probably some chicken nuggets from McDonald's. I really want to do that. But also, McDonald's in my area is a fucking $7 delivery fee, and I'm not paying that. Alright, honestly, I am probably the laziest balloons player I've ever come across. But at the same time, the only macro I ever typically do is the bananas. The more money you can get with the Druid of the Jungle, or Jungle's Bounty, and then the Spirit of the Forest. What, you know what? We've used the helicopter, I feel like, a lot in this video, or in the stream. I thought I just saw it. Let's go overdrive. I should probably try to push it back so I at least covered a little bit of this. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna hit with a village. Oh, this is probably the best. You hit it? Beautiful. Jungle drums. This has a little bit increased range. And I feel like this honestly also increases the range. But we're gonna go Spirit of the Forest first. Oh man. I'm fucking starving. Honestly, I'm so fucking hungry. I regret the fact that I had made pasta yesterday, or 2 days ago. I made pasta alle olio. For those who don't know what that is, it's pasta, I think it's with oil. Might be wrong on what the translation is for that. But, man. It's one of my favorite pastas currently make at the moment. And I'm just fucking starving. I think, honestly, this is probably the last bit of the stream. We got part of the way through the new map. We'll finish it off tomorrow. But that's just because I want to go fucking eat something. It's going to take me probably like 15 minutes to make something to eat. And I don't want to come back 15 minutes later to the fucking stream. We'll probably end up starting again the same way we started this stream. We're going to probably play Hearthstone. Maybe try to go for Legend. Or if not, high, you know, higher up Diamond. Yeah. Right now, technically, we sold everything. Sales is what, 6K? Say 6K. We could technically. We're leaking. What the fuck? I wasn't really paying attention. Honestly, I should have had this way earlier. I can go AFK for the next 10 minutes and be perfectly fine, I'll be honest. But yeah. Even tomorrow, if we don't end up playing balloons, I think that tomorrow I might want to just go for lunch. And I probably won't play most of the decks we've played recently. You know what? I haven't played an aggro deck in a while. Besides the couple of videos I made on it. What if tomorrow we actually just tryharded? Talking about I won't drink till later. Till after we hit legend. Like full on sober. With good drinks. And we just try to hit legend. That would be something interesting to do. And honestly, I think we should. And I think we're gonna try it out tomorrow. What tower do we want? I'm at that point where I don't even know what fucking tower to buy. Let's go Spectre. That is not the button I want to press, lol. I mean, we could have probably not the other one, but I feel like we waste so much gold this game. I mean, honestly, if we don't win here, we don't deserve to win. I don't even need Monkey Intelligent Bureau. I'm just gonna do this. And do this. We're going for Rapid Fire Triple Moab. We won't hit it. Don't even get me wrong, but but at the same time, we have a fucking Spectre that can hit everything as if it was nothing. First of all, Spirit of the Forest can make it to run any by himself. Plus the fucking Spectre, plus the Cripple Mob. We're like beyond fine. Let's just get this. Just in case we have a little bit more gold, we can fucking get a, we can get, what's the name of it? You get the fucking call to arms. We hit 20 fucking K, but alright. Well, I feel like we win this. Honestly, if we don't win this, I give up. I'm never playing Boots again. If this is not good enough to win the game, I actually will never play this game again. Oh, but after this, I think I'm gonna end this stream. I'm fucking... I feel like this happens to be every single stream. To be fair, it might be because I end up drinking a little bit too much on stream, but hey. We ignored that fact. I just get hit with a fucking wave of exhaustion, and I'm just like, you know what? I have to just fucking end up the stream. Alright. We will continue advancing this tomorrow. I'll probably end up Like, hear me out. I have 1, 2, 3 levels left in intermediate to have all the intermediate maps black bordered. And I already have all the easy maps black bordered. And then in advance, before I go to this, I'll end up fucking finishing off probably these 3. And then the rest of them should probably... Oh no, I thought to fucking do geared. I hate geared with a burning passion. This one is going to be easy though, I think. Like, I feel like in the advanced maps, I'll be honest, Ancient Portal, which is a new one, Psychic Catacombs, Cargo, Mesa, Peninsula, Cornfield, and another brick are probably the easiest maps overall. Like, in that tier. Obviously, like, here you have fucking, honestly, Luminous Cove, super fucking easy. Sulphur Spring, super fucking easy. Quarry, super fucking easy. Even Cover Garden was not that bad. This was probably the second one that took me... It's either half cash / chimps in this. No, chimps was easy. Half cash was a pain in the ass. This, chimps was a pain in the ass. And then Covered Garden was like hard, or half cash was a little bit hard. This one was pretty easy. This was probably one of the easiest maps actually in the game. Same thing with this one. This one I got on my first try. I think everything besides half cash. Half cash should be like 1 additional try. Same thing. Half cash should have 1 or 2 additional tries. This one was super easy. This one I memed on 3/4 of the time. Firing range, also pretty easy. Cracked. This should be an easy map. Like, straight up, this should have been an easy map. This one was also pretty fucking easy. Shoots, half cash, and chips were both relatively difficult. Rake took me a while to get the first 3 rounds. And when I got the first 3 rounds at chimps, like, the whole thing was easy. Half cash was easy. Spice Island, super fucking easy. All the beginner maps, I'm pretty sure I got, like, first try almost everything. Everything I didn't get first try was because I was, like, trying to learn a new comp and didn't quite understand how things worked. But, yeah. Honestly, I love this game. I've got to a point where I've tried to learn everything there's possibly to learn about this game, and it's... We start diving into what type of damage different towers are doing, it starts hurting your head. Well, at least my head. But I'm going to eventually learn it, and I'll be able to hopefully pass it along to you guys much easier than it took me to learn it. Hopefully. Anyways, with that being said, I'm going to hop off for tonight. I'm going to maybe play another map or 2 and then go to bed. But my brain is just not functioning. I can't continue talking, I'll be honest. Anyways, with that being said, I'll see you guys all on the next stream. Peace, everyone. See y'all then.